TAS Tax Tip. Direct deposit changes for 2026 could affect how and when you get your refund. If you're expecting a tax refund in 2026, there are some important changes you need to know about, especially if you usually receive a paper check. The IRS is continuing its move away from paper checks and toward direct deposit. While you can still file your tax return without providing bank account information, new rules may delay your refund if you don't include direct deposit details, or if your bank rejects your deposit. Here's what's changing. Starting in 2026, if you file your individual tax return and don't provide direct deposit information, the IRS will process your return, but your refund will be temporarily frozen. You'll need to either add direct deposit information or request a paper check before the refund is released. If your direct deposit is rejected by your bank, the IRS will also freeze most refunds and will not automatically send a paper check. In most cases, you'll need to take action to resolve the issue. Some taxpayers are not affected by these changes, including international taxpayers, minors, prisoners, taxpayers with religious exceptions, and decedents. So what happens if your refund is frozen? The IRS will send you a CP53 notice explaining what to do next. Generally, you'll have 30 days to update or add your direct deposit information through your IRS online account. If you don't respond, the IRS will issue a paper check after 6 weeks. It's important to act quickly. The CP53 notice is only sent once. If a second direct deposit is rejected, you won't get another chance to update your bank information. You can update your direct deposit details securely through your IRS online account. If you don't have bank information, you can request a paper check waiver online. If you don't have an online account or a bank account, call the IRS at 800-829-1040 to request that your refund be issued as a paper check. To avoid delays, double-check your routing and account numbers before filing, use direct deposit whenever possible, and set up or access your IRS online account so you're ready if action is needed. For more information, visit taxpayeradvocate.irs.gov/news/tax-tips.
The audio version of the TAS Tax Tips is created using AI for conciseness and a computer-generated voice. Although reviewed by a human, inconsistencies in context, pronunciation, and tone may occur. The views expressed in this article are solely those of the National Taxpayer Advocate. The National Taxpayer Advocate presents an independent taxpayer perspective that does not necessarily reflect the position of the IRS, the Treasury Department, or the Office of Management and Budget. TAS Tax Tips posts are generally not updated after publication. Posts are accurate as of the original publication date.